Good morning, guys. Chris here in the new 2017 Honda Civic Hatchback with a 6-speed manual. So I've been driving this for a couple days now, and I wanted to give some first impressions, some thoughts, not all of which are good. I was really impressed with the Civic sedan that I drove. I think it was about a year ago. It was an automatic. It was a little bit more loaded. It had some more features. It was a little bit more of a premium package. I can't remember the exact package, but it's on the Whiny Road channel. There is a video of that. And I thought the 6-speed manual would really be a fun and engaging and interesting car to drive. Almost an SI, but not quite. Because this turbocharged engine is pretty good. It's fast. And I was pretty sure that this would be a really pretty cool car to drive. But it's completely let down by this manual transmission. The shifter feels like, it reminds me of a shifter from a cheap Xbox or like PC wheel and like shifter combination. I mean, it feels like you're shifting a video game shifter at the arcade. I mean, listen to it. It's just so cheap. And this is weird because historically Honda has made some of the best shifters in the business. The S2000, the Honda Accord Sport, even just the 4-cylinder Accord, and past Civics have been fine. You know, it's just, oh man. And then there's all this rev hang too at the top of the rev band. So it kind of falls on its face in terms of driver enjoyment and driver involvement. Where it does redeem itself, thankfully, is in the handling department, where it's actually pretty sharp. Hear that rev hang? And the brakes are really good. Pedal feels fantastic, but there's zero clutch feel. The clutch is really light, the gas pedal is really light, and kind of your interaction with this manual transmission is, there's no positives. It's really, there's no feedback. The shifting action is really not very satisfying, and it's not like this car's been beat on. It only has about 1,500 miles on it, so it should be broken in, but it's just such a disappointment. So there's my rant on the 6-speed manual. Hopefully, I'm sure they're going to do a better job with the SI. But for me, this is a really big letdown because I love the sedan. I thought it was great. It was honestly one of my favorite cars of 2016. Just the new Honda Civic sedan. This turbocharged engine is pretty good. There's a little bit of turbo lag, but it's quite fast and quite responsive, except for the rev hang. I mean, this isn't the first Honda that I've driven that has that same issue, and I'm sure you could probably fix it with like with a tune or, you know, lighter flywheel or something. But why would you? You'd void your warranty. So I don't really know what this car is doing. It looks amazing. It looks really sharp. I actually really enjoy the design on this. I think it bodes really well for the SI. But as a sporty, fun to drive Civic, it's a little bit all over the place. I don't think we're going to be able to get through here. It has a really fast steering ratio. Steering angle or turning circle isn't that great. It could be better, especially for a small hatchback. I mean, you just hear that shifter and it's just, it feels really bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Honda. You've done better. You can do better. I know Honda could do better. Steering is pretty good. You know, I like the quick ratio rack. That makes it nice and enjoyable and engaging. Pedals are set up decently well for heel and toe. And there's really quite a lot of grip. I mean, brakes are great. But it's really let down with this manual transmission. I'm glad that, you know, companies are still offering manuals, but the problem is if they don't put the development into, or at least just the effort into making decent manuals, what's the point? You know, it's not gonna. It's people are gonna drive these and they're not gonna be enjoyable, and there's almost no point. In this case, I would go for the automatic. If I wanted a Honda Civic, I would buy the automatic without a question. Now, maybe this can be fixed. It probably can be fixed with an aftermarket short shift kit. There are probably solutions that would help. But from the factory, it's one of the worst manual transmissions I've ever driven. It's pretty dismal. Yeah, handling is really sharp though.